Hello, good day. Hello, good day, you all. It's snowing, yay! In this video, I want to talk about vlog styles. When I first started vlogging, or when like most, I stumbled upon Casey Neistat, who has been the king of vlogging for the last, 2 years. His videos are amazing. They're super high quality, super high production value, and he's a great storyteller. Only thing, if you try to emulate his work, it will take a lot of time, effort, and, well, frustration and all that kind of stuff that goes within it. In general, he probably spends about 6 hours for each video he uploads. And if you want to do that every day, that's bizarre. That's more than like a full-time day job. And that's next to your full-time day job. So that's not gonna happen. Sometimes I try to aspire a bit to create videos like this, and those are generally travel videos I shoot, but it's not sustainable. I already talked about this before. So the other side of the spectrum, which is really easy, is basically what I'm doing now. It's a talking head video. And the talking head video is basically me, a camera, and my head going blah 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 blah. Most vloggers use this because it's the super easiest. You don't have to edit much. Maybe if you're feeling like it, you edit out some us and ahs and some mistakes you make while talking. But in general, it's super easy. You record a video, you upload it, and it's done. Only, this doesn't really make for good eye candy. It's not super interesting to watch for the viewer. I've been doing some research and looking at what kind of videos I really like to watch. One particularly, besides of course Casey's vids, one particularly style of videos are essays and video essays. Examples for this are, for example, what Nerdwriter is doing. He talks about video and film and storytelling basically, and for each video is a bit of an essay. I think he writes a script, he records a voiceover, and then he edits video over it. And this video is usually not his own video. These are videos from, I don't know, television, movies, and he takes little snippets to emphasize the story, to explain it. And these are really good. You learn a lot about these, about storytelling, about visual language.
Who was the first person to ever have the idea of traveling through time? If I had to guess, I'd say it was probably an early human tens of thousands of years ago who stubbed his toe or tripped or lit his hair on fire, and in searing pain had the thought, I wish I would have not done that.
These are, just as Casey's videos, a lot of work to make, and you can't do this every day. At least not when you also have a life to live and a company to run. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna do video essays. I'm not quite sure if I would be good at it anyway. So what's left? Well, I try to come up with a video like this one, where I do a bit of a mix in between. Something that Patt Flynn's been doing in his latest videos, where he creates a bit of a story, he's a bit of a talking head in the camera, he narrates a bit with a voiceover, and he adds video from his travels or his business or interviews he did with others, and that creates for a nice, compelling video, because there's some edits in there, there's something happening, and it's a good video. Casey Neistat does this also with his vlogs when he doesn't have too much time, and he does Q&A. Basically the same thing. I also really love what Kagan is doing from AppSumo, and he's been creating short videos, and they have like little additions on it, little graphics here and graphic there, little sound effects. He does some weird stuff. I'm not too much into the meme stuff and the pop culture, like, we're super happy with this.
If I said for you tonight, hey, what do you want for dinner? That's kind of a tough question. But if I said, hey, do you want Mexican or Japanese? You're like, oh, well, obviously Mexican. Actually, Mexican-Japanese fusion. I fucking hate those people that come up with that answer.
That's a bit over the top for me, but I like the style. I like the way he creates the videos and makes his business videos interesting enough to not just be a talking head. One channel I do want to mention is DSLRguide. DSLRguide. I try to say that 10 times fast. Darn. DSLRguide is a channel which basically does what I want to, the videos I want to create, but on very high quality. I would be happy if I can reach that quality, but for now, well, at least I'm learning and I'm growing, so maybe in, I don't know, 100 videos, I'll have this style down. What he does is he introduces something in an interesting way. He shoots some B-roll footage, which he adds over his voiceover, and he explains stuff with adding extra footage on in the video. That's basically where I want to go, and this takes more time. So maybe when I finish with this 90-day challenge and go to a more manageable 2 or 3 uploads a week, I have a bit more time so I can create these kind of videos. But I do want to start experimenting with these types of videos. I'm curious if you have any favorite channels, some favorite visual styles of vlogging, of YouTube videos, which I haven't mentioned or which you want to share. So let me know. I'm really super curious about those because, well, we're learning here. I'm learning. I hope you learn a bit. And yeah, maybe I can incorporate it. I'm looking forward to that. That's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow. Toodaloo-dokey.